Every business has its own unique challenge and problems. And my business is to help solve those problems by discovering new and innovative solutions. I believe any problem can be solved. City National Bank and April share those same beliefs. No matter the obstacle, no matter the idea, they help me to keep innovating.
Now at 5, 2 teenagers are among the 5 people killed in a fiery crash in Long Beach. The violent impact caught on dash camera video as investigators try to figure out what went wrong.
Human remains found more than 20 years ago in Redondo Beach are finally identified thanks to DNA evidence. And now police are asking for the public's help in solving the cold case.
And breaking news in the Amber Alert out of Lancaster. The abducted 2-month-old baby and her mother have been found safe, but the suspect's still on the run. The KTLA 5 News at 5 starts right now. Good evening. You're watching the KTLA 5 News at 5. I'm Pedro Rivera.
And I'm Mary Beth McDade in this evening for Sheriff Calvin. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It has been a deadly and dangerous weekend for those on the road here in Southern California. The latest incident happening along the 710 freeway in Long Beach. 5 people were killed in that fiery crash, including 2 teenagers. Another person was severely injured.
It happened around 4 o'clock this morning after the car slammed into the center divider and burst into flames. KTLA Sandra Mitchell is live in Long Beach where she spoke to a witness. Sandy.
And Pedro, that witness tells me she is still very shaken after what she saw was this out of control car speeding by her, and then it crashed. From Sky 5, the destruction is obvious. A burned out car, 5 people inside killed on impact.
The car sped right past me.
Tati was on her way to work as a barista just after 4 this morning on the 710 North at the connector to the 91 in Long Beach. The car that crashed was a blur going up to 90 miles per hour. The impact recorded on Tati's dash camera.
It was pretty bad. I mean, that area is pretty dark, so I didn't see much, but I did see the flames start. So I was just scared, and I didn't realize that anybody was out of the vehicle, but it was pretty bad.
The CHP report shows some of the occupants were not wearing seatbelts and were thrown from the Hyundai Sonata. The others trapped inside when the car flipped over. Incredibly, one person, a male, did survive.
One party was transported to the hospital with major injuries, and at this time we're just seeking the public's assistance.
The accident caused a major backup, shutting down lanes of the 710 for up to 6 hours while the CHP investigated. The only survivor of the accident now hospitalized with major injuries. And 2 of those victims now have been identified, both of them just 15 years old, both of them from Long Beach. They are George Dobbs and Araya Slaymaker. We're live in Long Beach. I'm Sandra Mitchell, KTLA 5 News. Back to you.
Sandra, thank you. Meantime, a teenage driver is in custody tonight after crashing into 2 men who were out walking their dog. Both of the victims died at the scene. It happened just before midnight at Van Buren Boulevard and Chalin Avenue in Riverside. Police say a 17-year-old was behind the wheel of a pickup truck when he somehow lost control and struck 2 people and a utility pole. The teen was transported to the hospital with injuries. He did not have a driver's license. Police say they suspect alcohol may be a factor in this deadly crash. We're going to have the latest on the investigation in a live report coming up at the bottom of the hour.
1 person is dead and at least 6 others are injured in a 10-car crash along the 10 freeway through Upland. It happened around 8:30 last night along the eastbound 10 near Euclid. Investigators, they say a 31-year-old man was driving erratically when he suddenly lost control.
That driver slammed into several vehicles, crashed through the center divider, and collided with cars on the other side of the freeway. He was killed in the crash. CHP officials suspect alcohol was involved. At least 1 other person was seriously injured in this accident.
And now some breaking news. A woman and her 2-month-old baby who authorities say were abducted have been found by U.S. Customs and Border Control, but the kidnapping suspect is still at large. Authorities issued an Amber Alert yesterday around 2 in Lancaster. They believe the victims left with the suspect against their own will and feared their safety. Right now, the 2-month-old Itzel Sanchez and her mother, 31-year-old Sabrina Sanchez, are now safe. The suspect is 25-year-old Efren Sanchez Jimenez. He's about 5'8" and 130 pounds. This is a picture of him here. He was last seen driving a silver 2007 Buick Lucerne with Colorado license plate number AUI X94. He is considered armed and dangerous. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is urged to contact the LA County Sheriff's Department.
Well, more than 2 decades after the remains of a woman were discovered near a construction site in Redondo Beach, she has been identified as 20-year-old Catherine Parker.